Yo, let's go, family. Big day ahead. PPI came out 0.3 higher than expected. So inflation a little bit higher than the Fed was expecting. We'll see what that turns into the market. We rejected the 26,000s a lot yesterday. So I'm potentially kind of thinking we're going to see some sell side today. But we'll see what actually happens. Let's lock in. Let's make something happen. Good morning, brother Wirt. Let's go, King. As always, bright and early, my boy. Pobby! Good morning, King. Let's get it, let's get it, let's go, family. Come on. May today be blessed, brother. Appreciate you, work. Enjoy that wax. Actually, go grab it for me today, King. Enjoy that. Let's go. Let's get focused. Morning, Queen. Welcome in. Hope your day's been going good. Hope you're feeling nice with that new account. Let's go, Danny. Wax, brother. Starting this early to go with brunch soon. Go grab it today. Enjoy that brunch, brother. NASDAQ selling. I was looking to see if maybe we could find an auction towards the top of this wick, towards VWAP, but already getting some rejections down towards the sell side. Obviously, we have a 225-point range. The daily candle's printing bearish. Let's take a quick peek at the daily. Starting to round out over here and reject a little bit. It's kind of making me think we're going to start hunting some sell side. Maybe the 570s or something or so. Starting to think we're going to be bearish on the daily there. We could not push through that range. Obviously, our hourly chart also bearish. Rejected those 26s a lot yesterday. Kind of forming a nice little bear flag on the daily, on the hourly, I mean. Now we just got to try our best to get involved. Mernin, let's go, Coop. Welcome in, King. Appreciate you for being here. Brom, NQ, let's go, baby. Welcome in. Matrix, how we feeling, bud? How'd you do? How you feeling? Bounce back from yesterday. Let's get it, King. This guy work doesn't miss. He never misses. He's there every day. That's why he's the boy. Let's go, family. 1 minute till market open. Inflation came out, or technically PPI came out a little bit higher than expected. So technically indicating that inflation's a little bit more out of control. We'll see what happens. Obviously, all the drama with the chair and the Fed in general with Trump is just getting interesting. We'll see what it translates to. Last day of my XFA, not enough buffer, but did take a payout. Let's go, Matrix. Payouts are what it's about, baby. We're here to make more than we spend. Good job, King. Last day with that buffer. Hey, you can bring it back. That's what we're trying to do with these accounts right now. Trying to battle back. Let's go, Saucy. Way to show some love. Market opens here in a couple seconds, family. Let's get focused. US 30 might fly, but I ain't trading, just chilling. Enjoy that. Relax. What up, Jay? Welcome in. Book out. Welcome in, King. Let's get focused today, family. NASDAQ, I wouldn't mind finding a sell if we could get a little reaction back up towards this previous data wick, towards the VWAP. Would be a nice little spot to find a sell. Obviously, that would be sweeping through these ranges, though, so it might not happen for us. EMA could be the resistance. Sell side feels like they're going to be in control today. Let's be patient here. Find a good opportunity. Feels like we're going to get some movement. Well, there it goes flying. US 30 taking off. I believe it. Good morning, Amy. Welcome in, King. Happy to have you back as always, brother. Today, like I said, family, PPI came out technically higher than expected. Indicates a little bit of inflation, a little bit bearish for the markets. We rejected these 26,000s. Also bearish for the NASDAQ. We're not following ES. ES took out all-time highs. NASDAQ has not. So there's a couple things that are indicating we could find some sell side today, depending on how we get there. But let's be patient. Good morning, Pat. Welcome in as always, King. Mad Max, same to you, brother. Let's go, family. Everybody showing up. Let's get focused. Lots of opportunity. Right now, NASDAQ just selling down towards the lows. We have a 220-point range, and right now hanging out at the bottom of it. Hey, let's get focused today, family. Boom, that would have been a full TP, but nah, I already took my profit on Monday. Let's go, King. I love how patient you are as a trader at work, truly. Selling, back into below the range now, 20 points below the lows. Let's take a quick look at our hourly chart. If we're just going to go one-sided here, where do we think we're going? I think we're going to come at least see some of these lower bids down towards these 640s, maybe like the 5s. It's tough to see, really. Zoom out a little bit more here to get a better picture. Where do we think we could be heading? Kind of feels like we're going to go see those 600 whole number. I wanted to get a little reaction back on this data wick high, but honestly, we're just seeing some selling right now. We got to read it as we see it. Pulling back up in towards the 750s could offer a spot. Let's be patient, family. Let's be patient. Let's get focused. Now low of the range is 700. If we break that, dump. But if we sweep and go back to 725 and retest, may see more up to the 850s. 628 is the next level. 628, I like that, queen. Definitely the next low there. And then below that, I think that even that 628 feels like weak liquidity. The 600s, I feel like, would be below that, which might be something that we can target. Hey, Avi, welcome in, king. Happy to have you back, brother. Way to show up. Way to show up and get it in, even if you're not trading. It's all about consistency, family. You guys know that. 30 likes. Let's get that smash before 10 a.m. We for sure can break the record. We strong, family. Let's go work. Way to show love, family. If you're in here hanging out, being a part of this incredible community, I know my day ones have already hit the love button. Show some support. It means the most, family. Thank you for spending the morning together. Let's do what we can do to try to get paid today. See what we can do to try to get paid today. Any pullback up into these 740s, 750s, I might like for a short attempt. Here comes the NASDAQ now. Nice little V recovery. There's the volume. Trying. It's trying. It's trying on us, fam. Kind of wanted to short this 40 price. Was hesitated a little bit. Regretting it now, of course. Big sweep of that range. Let's see what happens, guys. This is an interesting day. We're going to see what happens with price. I feel like we could come up into this VWAP and find a little tap. So nice strong V recovery though off the lows there from the 668s. Here comes the NASDAQ. Boom. Nice spike again. How many points do we have in drawdown? 804s. So if I got in at the 87s, we can afford it with above the stops. I'm going to try it. I'm going to try it here, family. I'm trying to short the VWAP here at the 86s. We could come all the way up into the 804s. This data wick high could be the trade. I want to see a reaction off of it. I don't really love fading this bounce though. It's a little strong looking. A little bit strong looking. So we'll see if we can stay surviving. Stops are going to be above this previous swing. Sell 5, buy 5 stops. Want to see a rejection off this VWAP price now. As long as my VWAP is at a right fill, of course. That's number one importante. Strong V recovery, so I don't necessarily love this, but I do want to see us stay below this VWAP and find an auction back towards the low side. My stops are going to be above these wicks at around the 810s. A little bit risky, a little counter trendy. Let's get a reaction off this, Nazi. We're going to know pretty quickly if we're right or wrong. The buyers are going to push through here. They're going to be aggressive. If the sellers defend it, they also should be pretty strong. So let's see what happens here, family. It's a nice bounce off the lows, though, so could get interesting. If we push back in towards the EMA, I might just take a little scalp to add some liquidity. Nice little push now. Let's see some reactions. Just trying to be patient on this one, family. You guys know what it is. I might just take a scalp here, guys. Trying to decide if I want to be paid, how I want to treat these right now. It's a great reaction from the sellers. They are at the VWAP. Beautiful reaction, honestly. I might just be able to put break even on with that one and let it ride. We could come all the way back up now if we hold this EMA, but if we start breaking, it could get crazy. Song Sing, welcome in, King. Love having you here, brother, as always. Be careful, King. I'm trying to be. We'll be careful here. Let's see what happens now with this selling. A little push off this low, but decent. $1,200 trade. I got to take it there, family. I got to take a $1,200 move with one contract just to add liquidity. All I'm trying to do is build up these accounts back. We got a nice move there. Decent first trade. Let's keep the momentum rolling now. Just trying to get these accounts alive again. We're 1,500 shy of break even on these accounts. Let's get it focused. This is premium tie. Great fill. Hold. Oh, he told me to hold. My bad, Pat. I had to just lock in something there. We sweep the value. I'm in the same trade. Come on, M&Q. Let's go, Saucy. Tell me you're holding, King. I like that VWAP fill up there. I had to be a little bit. I had to be cautious, even though it's still ripping to the sell side right now. Back in towards this premium. We could keep finding selling. Feeling bearish. XFA gone. Sorry, Matrix. Sorry to hear that, King. But I appreciate you for showing love as always. Let's go. Getting right early. Let's go, Brom. Let's go. Short 59s. Now must hold 70-25. Half past the combine. Beautiful trade, brother. Thank you. Let's go, Saucy. Beautiful trade on your part, too, brother. Let's fucking go, Sauce. Great call taking drawdown back. That's all we got to do. That's all I got to do right now is build these accounts back up. Now we have some real leverage now. I'm $2,000 away from busting, so now we actually can play a little bit here. JP, let's go, King. Let's go. Let's get it. Let's get it. Let's go, family. I might even size up to 2 contracts now. Kind of seems crazy to do, but if we get a pullback into these 740s, I wouldn't mind to see it, especially the rejection off that VWAP. We'll see what happens. Yo, if you guys are watching and finding any value, I love you guys for being a part of this community. Show some love. Let's hit the like button. We're trying to get to our 30 like goal before work gets out of here. Hell yeah, King W's. Let's go, Max. Let's go, baby. We just got to be smart, family. That's all we got to do here. Just got to be smart with our opportunities. That was a beautiful trade up there. Obviously, could have held a little bit more, but I got to be happy with building leverage back. Trying to get it in one trade. I wouldn't mind a 740s fill, to be completely honest with you guys. And both XFAs lost. Damn, Pobby. Sorry to hear it, King. You know what it is, though. Just another part of the journey. You're doing great things, brother. Just keep showing up. Coming back into the EMA now. Let's be cautious. The 40s are the spot that I would really like to see another fill at. And I might just do one contract. Let's see what previous day range is looking like. How are we shaping up into it? Well below. So nothing to really auction there. Excuse me. Let's be patient. Let's be patient. Find a good opportunity. Sorry to hear, Pobby. That sucks. That does suck, King. But you know what it is. Load back up. Hope you eat today. Hope you eat today too, Danny. Let's go. This is your chance. How do you have your VWAP set up? Default or? Yeah, this is a default, mailman. Just basic old VWAP. Great trading. I appreciate you, Unstoppable. Welcome in, King. Damn, sorry to hear, Pobs, for sure. Tough to hear, Pobs. We're here for you, though, brother. You know what it is, King. It's just another day. Sadly, it's the part of the journey that everybody hates the most, of course, but this is a note. Stay neutral, bro. You got this, Pobby. Let's go, JP. Way to show love. Love everybody picking up our people right now. This is how we show support. This is how we build. Trading is a tough game, but together it's much easier. A little bit of resistance here at these 700s. Sell side below looks takeable. We'll see what happens. I kind of want to have like a market order below the lows. It's not how I normally get into positions, but I kind of want to try one there. If we start breaking, I think we're going to break heavy. So big inversion there. Came all the way up. Closed below. Starting to struggle at this 700s price. Whoever wins here, if we start pushing back up, it'll be interesting. But if the sellers start winning here, we're going to get pretty bearish, I think. I would like one more 740s fill, but I don't know. Sorry, FaZe. Same as well. I'm starting combines right now. Let's go, Matrix. What prop firm you trading with, brother? 14 more likes for the 30. We are such a strong family. What a great way to start the stream. Let's go, family. 14 already. We need 14 likes for our goal, family. There's 28 of y'all hanging out, being a part of this community. It means the most. Show some love. Santiago, let's make some money today. Let's go, King. Today's the day. Manifest it. Let's go, baby. Lots of opportunity. The market's already moving strong. Inflation, or I keep saying inflation just because that's the indicator, but PPI came in higher than expected at 0.3, which 3% is 0.3 higher than the 2.7 expected, so it's bearish. Also, we rejected these 26,000s a lot, also pretty bearish. We'll see what happens. Just liked, you're the man, Manny. I appreciate the support, King. Top step 100K account. I love it, Matrix. Make it happen, King. You got this shit. Cooking on my TPT, but lost my Tradeify funded. Womp womp. Sorry, Corey. But let's go, baby. Cook on those TPTs. All we got to do is make more than we spend. So you can make all that leverage back. Really getting suppressed below this EMA right now, family. Starting to feel like we're going to start finding some sell side. I want to have like a sell. There it is. There's the selling coming in now. See what happens. I imagine this gets heavier through here, but we'll see. It's tapping into the 650s now. Completely rejecting those 700s. Let's be patient. Pull back up into the 700s could offer an opportunity, but we're getting close to our 15-minute range, so let's see what happens. It just sucks. I was so excited to trade 2 funded accounts. I get it, King. I really, truly understand. It does suck. It's hard, and you were right there, brother. But hey, you did it again. You've done it before, Pobs. You passed 2 accounts, so you can pass 10 more. You know what I'm saying? Year is still so early. We're only 14 days into the new year. Only 2 weeks into the new year, King. Infinite opportunity. There's still 50 more weeks to go. I believe in you, Pobby. You're getting better at trading every day, King. Finding the lows into the 650s. Saucy's getting slight FOMC vibes. Feeling the volume, feeling the excitement, Sauce. It's feeling exciting. It is, brother. It's feeling exciting. It truly is. Looks like we could have held our banger position. Tough to watch. Tough to see it like that. Tough to see that we could have held this thing all the way down. Here come the 640s now. Just reaching lower. Getting closer to our 15-minute range. 530s would be crazy. Santiago, that's what you called out. Because I'm also kind of seeing a 530 offer. 500. Something in the 5s, I think, could be an opportunity. Yeah, bro, I know I am. But, man, it hurts. And thank you, Ty. It means a lot. Let's go. Of course, Bobby. We're always here, brother. I do know the pain, though. You've seen it. Let's go to shape. Let's go to rectangles. Let's get our shape. Get ready for our 15-minute range. Start getting aligned with this market here. So far, this is the lows, but I feel like we're going to keep snapping through this a little bit more and more, but we'll see what happens. If we get a pull back up into the 700s, I will be taking a short attempt probably. EMA. If we look at the VWAP, it's already curling so aggressive. That to me indicates very much bearish pressure. If I would have seen that, I would have held my short because we would be so much above VWAP right now. Such a good fill up above VWAP. Let's see if we can get a pull back in towards these 7s right now. I would love a nice fill back around there. Volume starting to slow down a bit towards the bottom of this 15-minute range. Still extending lower. We're going to match it as it comes down into the 620s. Hindsight, wish we had a sneak peek in the future, like 10 minutes with trading, LOL. I know, just 10 minutes, Danny. Imagine how wealthy we would be if you could just see like even 5 minutes ahead. Holy shit, would we be rich. Even like probably 3 minutes. If you could just see 3 minutes, look at this, 1, 2, 3. If I saw these 3 minutes ahead from my fill, I would have held. You know what I'm saying? So trading is hilarious like that. I need 600, I think 700 to break even, LOL. Oh, you're right there, King. Let's go. A sneak peek would be wild. Even 2 minutes. Yeah, 2 minutes even. Literally. Just straight indication. I mean, if we saw 2 minutes ahead, I would have shorted. Yeah, I mean, it's just, it truly is that type of a game. Here's our 15-minute. Oop, don't want to be dragging my box. Don't want to be dragging my box all around here. Bottom of the 15-minute range is set now, family. Let's see what we auction into. If we get a pull into the 7s, I'm going to be loving a short. Right now, it's feeling like we're getting suppressed below the EMA, so we'll see what happens. That would the open would make us all millionaires. Yeah, it would. Yo, there's already 36 people hanging out, family. Thank you so much for being a part of our community. Truly means so much. We're building up every day, getting better as a group, and it means a lot to have your guys' support. If you haven't yet, show some love. Let's hit that like button, get to our 30 like goal. You guys have been crushing that goal lately, and it truly just means a ton. So thank you for being here. NASDAQ starting to hold these lows. This interesting volume down here. I think we're going to get a volume spike eventually up in towards these 7s or so. 7 would also be 50% of the range, so that could be a nice spot to find an opportunity. 7 would also be 50% of the range. The fall from VWAP. I know, Abby. Straight missile off the VWAP there. From the 780s fill that we grabbed. Is that what we grabbed for a fill? 786 was our entry. And we're now down 160 points from there. Woo! Wee! Imagine. Just imagine. Here comes a little volume spike now, pushing back into the 15-minute range. EMA is going to be the first obstacle, but I really would like to see a 700 attempt below these previous wicks and all this volume. This to me would be an ideal spot. I'm actually going to go ahead and put our order there. Coming up into the EMA is crazy. Kind of want to use our extra leverage to go with 2 contracts right here. Trying to contemplate if it's a good idea or not. XFA blown, man. Oversized. Tough to hear, JP. Another lesson for you right there, King. When the market's moving super strong, we don't necessarily need to size up crazy, which is why I'm debating if I want to go 2 contracts here or not. 780s to 700s looking to join the shorts. Me too, Corey. Let's go, King. It happens. I love your mindset, though. Way to be, JP. It does happen, brother. It's just part of the journey. Confluences were stacked. I told you to hold, LOL, but good call securing profit. Confluences were stacked, Pat. You did. You told me. Ah, damn it. Got scared out, Bubba. Had to secure some profits. Have you slapped on a trade yet, Danny? Kind of want to find a short here, fam. Be 400 to be 800. You're risking a lot of our profits here if we take this short with 2 contracts. Don't want to think like that. I don't want to think scared. If it's a good setup, it's a good setup. My only thing that's making it a little scary is just the fact that we could hold through it. Of course, it's always a could. It's always a shoulda, coulda, woulda. I do really want to try to find some 700 shorts, though. Let's see if the NASDAQ even gives us the chance. Right now, it's struggling below this EMA. Above the 15-minute range. Bottom is strong enough to maybe get a fill. What's the goal today? Moving from Top Step to MFF. Hey, I like that, Pobby. MFF just changed their rules, guys. For anybody that doesn't know, they have a new daily payout account as well, which is also looking pretty attractive to the Tradeify one. And it's a 9 to 10 split now. So they changed it from an 8 to 2 to a 9 to 10. I like that. So MFF is now a really solid option for a prop firm if you guys are trying to get involved. Starting to form some wicks down here. Man, I would love it. I would love it. It'd be too clean, pretty nice for a little 708 fill. It feels like a little bit out of the way, but man, it'd be clean. I'm going to try it. I'm going to put 2 contracts in at 707 right now. See what happens. See if we can get a little push off this price. Represent Pobby. Let's go. Yes, Saucy, I'm up 300 on the day so far. Rules today are 500 profit and good setups only, or 250 loss and stop for the day. I love it, Danny. Follow that plan, Queen. Let's go. Really, really structured. That's how you're going to get success. Bella, good morning, Queen. Welcome in. Happy to have you here as always. Let's get it. Let's go. Sounds like a woman with a plan. Let's get it. I love it, Sauce. Is the MFF funded daily trading or end of day? Nice changes. I think it's end of day, King. That's why MFF has been pretty solid. They made really nice changes there. NASDAQ's trying to hold up into the EMA here at the bottom of the 15-minute range. I would really like a fill around these 700s. 707 is technically a little higher than I would expect, but we'll see what happens. I'm still very much bearish. We might have to take some drawdown on this, but we can afford it now. We'll see, you guys. The 698 is technically the best fill here if you want to guarantee getting in. I could get front ran and not get a fill at these 707s, but we'll see what happens. I'm looking to see a little volume spike into these previous wicks. 700 is obviously going to be the obstacle. Maybe the sellers are going to defend early, but I think we can get a chance. The new plan, half trail drawdown, not end of day. The new plan's the new plan at MFF is trail drawdown. I did not know that, Amy. So that changes, Corey. That changes things quite a bit. They never were, so they just did that for the new plan for the daily account. Interesting. Hey, maybe that provides some practice. You guys know the really good prop firm that you can take the leverage in, Apex. So if you want to get practice with that daily drawdown or the intraday drawdown, it's tough. It's not easy. Not for the core plan. I'll have to check it out. I didn't sit there and look at the rules. I just saw their tweet and I was like, ooh. 9-10 split and daily payout options, pretty attractive. I'm gonna do the core plan, definitely, Pobs. Looking to see a fill, family, down around the 700s. The longer we wait, the more the VWAP's gonna curl in and give us a decent opportunity as well. It could be the 740s that we could auction back into as well, so I'm trying to be cautious here. We'll see what happens. I appreciate every single person for stopping in here, being a part of this family, though, guys. Let's see what we can do. We got some leverage. We built up some leverage again. Can we take advantage at these 707s? I feel like the 740s are going to be a spot where we could try to fire. I'm going to take a look at this hourly chart a little bit cleaner real quick. Yeah, I like our 707 attempt. It is a little bit up there, but the sellers right now taking this back to the bottom of the range. I feel like we could get a little classic sweep and push. A little classic sweep and push. We'll see what happens, guys. Select plan, LOL, or MFF Pro plans for the largest payout. Oh. Little stretch to get aligned. Come on. 6 more likes for that 30 dB smash. You guys are incredible. Thank you so much for showing love, hitting that love button, family. We're 6 away from our goal. If you guys haven't yet, show some make sure y'all use code TFF. Let's go work. Always showing support. Let man work. Trading for freedom, family. That's what we're doing here. We're trading for our families and we're trading for freedom. That is the goal. 2026 is the year. 10K. I'm not attached to these accounts. I've blown too many XFAs to care. I know it's gonna happen. Guys, we can all adopt that right there. Shout out JP for that fucking mindset, because that is real. You cannot attach the accounts. You cannot attach the results. Marry the process. He knows he can do it. He knows he's passing these accounts. He's getting into the XFA stage. He's blown them. He's felt the pain before. So now it's starting to roll off of him. And that confidence, that patience is what's going to really create profitability for you, King. So I'm proud of you. That's really, I promise, going to translate into something crazy for you. That's the moment where you start turning over as a trader and start finding consistency. The minute you start detaching from the results, that's really how you find success. NASDAQ sweeping the 15-minute lows here again, tapping into these 611s, completely stuck at these 673s. Corey, we just missed our fill there. I know you said 680. You might have been interested. We'll see what happens. Being patient. We built up some leverage. Our only job now is to just be patient. Let the market give us a good setup. And we can take advantage of this. It's moving pretty clean. We have almost a 300. We have a 310 point range on the daily candles. So let's see what we can do. Let's go. Love it, JP. Sweep of the 15-minute range, finding some auctions. Are we going to get above the EMA? If we do, I would like a 700 fill. The 740s could be pretty clean as well, though, guys, especially if the VWAP is right at the 740s. That might be the cleaner entry. In fact, I might go one contract at the 707s and then go one contract back up at the 745s. It's kind of what I'm thinking. If we start holding these 707s, I'd rather one contract here and then get a second one at the VWAP. But I'm overall bearish. Green 800 today, locked out. Let's go, GPT. Come on, King. How close to that payout? Is that it? Is that locked up? I know you said you were really close, so. NASDAQ sweeping below the 50-minute range again, starting to try to find some volume. This is still just showing the strength of the sellers right now, though. Unable to keep pushing up. We have an order at the 707s. Kind of thinking about a VWAP fill again at the 740s. The 740 is a big volume node price, so if those line up, that's a pretty good confluence. News soon, brother. Appreciate you, Saucy. Appreciate you a lot for that. News soon. How do we want to take that? How do we want to handle news soon? Excuse me there. Sorry, guys. You know what? I am going to change my order here. I'm going to go 5 contracts at the 707s. And I'm actually going to bring this down a little bit to make sure we get a fill at that volume spike. Actually, I'm not. I like the 707 fill. I really do. So we'll sell 5 at 707. And then if we get a pullback into these 740s, I'm going to sell another contract. So you guys see what I'm looking for, right? Looking to see a little volume spike into the 707s, maybe the 39s for the VWAP, but I'm going to try to find some shorts up and around here. That's what I'm seeing. That's what I'm looking for. We'll see how it plays out now. 2 more accounts. I need 150 or more for a big payout. GPT, so proud of you, King. That is consistency, family. Showing up every day, following his rules, very disciplined. When he takes a loss, he locks out for the day. Knows what he's looking for a win. Locks out after a good amount of win. Never looking for it too much in one move. Consistently doing the thing over and over. Simple strategy that's repeatable. And now you're getting the results. Let's go, GPT. 2026 is the year, family. Truly. Mission almost there, King. Get over that finish line. NASDAQ starting to sweep below the 15-minute range. I could imagine us to push up through here. Like, if you wanted to be a counter trend trader, you could take this long. I don't have that gumption. I'm looking for shorts today. But if you wanted to find a counter trend quick scalp, this 620 price could hold. Now that we're wicking down below the 15-minute range, this could easily get a little volume spike to the upside here. The longer we wait, the less this 740 is going to look good. And if that keeps happening and the VWAP cuts below our 740 order, I'm going to double down at the 700 level. This is a counter trend trade option right here. This little short opportunity or long opportunity. Quick scalp. Not recommending it, just letting you guys know what I'm seeing. We could keep sweeping the lows too, so we never know. You never know what you don't know, you feel me? These 620s are acting a little strange though. Volume's decompressing into the bottom of the 15-minute range. We wicked out of it after sweeping the lows twice. Feels like we could find a little volume spike to the upside. Ideally get a fill back at the 700s for the continuation to the sell. That would be a 10 out of 10 ideal. A little push off this range. That VWAP still curling really aggressive down in towards our price. Crazy. Crazy to think that we're 30 points away from a 200-point trade if we would have held our initial short, because look how aggressive VWAP is. Man, oh my. Man, oh man, oh my. W community, absolutely, GPT. Thanks for being a part of it. Appreciate all of y'all. 600 tap right there. Another sweep of the lows. Another sweep of the lows here. Sellers clearly the stronger of the two today. Look at this day hourly candle right now, family. Just printing to the sell side. Crazy, crazy, crazy shenanigans going on. I tried that long, didn't work. As long as you had a tight stop on it. I hope you had a tight stop, Danny. Yo, Fuibo, welcome in, King. Sorry to hear that you took that bait there, Danny. Wish it would play out. Still don't think it's necessarily going to not play out, but right now, the seller's clearly being stronger. Below the sixes now. It's changing. Look at the volume node now at these 620s. It's pretty thick, so lots of opportunity. Lost 100. Good. Great sizing. Proud of you for that discipline there. Let's be patient now. We've seen a decent move. At the end of the day, we've already pushed off these 780s down in towards these 600s. So 180-point range here in the first 30 minutes of the market. Opportunities there. It's up to us to take advantage now, which means we had to wait for a nice setup to show. If we sweep up above these 612s right now at any point, I'm going to try along here at these previous wicks. Whoa, there it is, family. 540s. Oh my God. What a candle spike. 580s to the 530s. A 50-point candle right there. Holy cow. Holy cow. Volume is trying to pick up through this range. You have to assume this is going to continue to the sell side. Did we take out liquidity? We did. We took out a lot of liquidity. So now it's going to get interesting to where we target. Let's take another look at our hourly chart to stay aligned. Man, oh my. A lot of the sell side liquidity that I was initially spotting has been swept. So be careful now. Don't FOMO into the sells just because we're getting this volume. This is the biggest selling volume candle of the day. So could offer us some opportunities, maybe an indication. Wish I stayed in. Holy NQ kept dumping. I called it. Santiago, you called it well, King. That was where we were heading. Was that the biggest candle? Absolute biggest volume candle of the day was right there on that candle. We pushed down from the 530s, from the 588s to the 530s. A 58-point candle right there. 25K. You think we're going that deep, Amy? Wowzers. Wowzers. I'm not really trying to fade these shorts right now, guys. I think we could get a little reaction bounce. Here it is, actually. When you get that much volume, though, and price doesn't necessarily reject, it's interesting. So we'll see what happens here. 500, I mean. Yeah, I think 500 is definitely on the table, potentially. Our orders up here are invalidated now at the 40s. I'm going to take that order off. Still leave this one in. See if we can find a spot. I mean, we wanted some opportunity. We wanted some volume. We're getting it. 700 feels unlikely now. Unless we get there like immediately. which would literally change our order down to like the 698s a bit. This would be like a better fill. But right now, sellers are just winning. I have 25,400, but we are already in discount. Exactly. You have 400, you could see. Yeah, it's tough to know. Tough to know. A lot of the liquidity was swept. These 463s, I guess, could be an option. A little bit lower, like these 450s. 450, I could see as being an option, actually. 450 is an option for some sell side, more sell side, but big volume spike to the sell side. We got to assume that's going to carry through. If it doesn't, it can offer us a counter rotation trade. I might try it, guys. A little counter trend push here. If we get a sweep of this low, I'm going to try it, I think. King, I take shorts from the 925. Why I close at 75 points? Why, LOL? I mean, I don't know, King. I took a short at the very tip of the tippity top. Why I close? I don't know. Now I'd like about 622 to 6 or short the 630s. Yep, that's the next spot I'm seeing too, Corey. Around these 620s, bottom of the 15-minute range. We get a nice pump up into there. I imagine we're going to get some defense. We could have to hold till the 70s, this previous swing high, but for the most part, sellers clearly being the dominant right now. Good morning, Magic. Welcome in, King. Happy to have you here as always, brother. Hope the charts are treating you well. We're getting some exciting moves, so we'll see what we can do with it. Giant sell volume. The most we've seen out of every single candle today was right there. If we don't push lower, I'm going to try a little counter trend trade on the rotation here. You could get a gross, nasty candle spike against us, though, so be cautious. Could be a nasty little candle against us, though, so we have to be careful. I'd probably have my stops below like 520. Risking 10 points if I do get a fill down here. I'd like to see a little sweep of this price one more time and then for us to start auctioning to the upside. I'll ride with you on a sweep of the lows long. Let's go, Corey. If we get a sweep of the low, I'm going to take an attempt at it. Stops below, probably the 20s if we do get a fill. For the most part, though, this is just a little scalp. I'm still looking for the short, for the big short for the day. The longer this VWAP keeps coming in, ideally it comes in towards like the 700 fill and gives us an option. This is looking kind of bear flaggy, though. We could get another one of these gnarly candle spikes. It's just, I haven't seen it yet. May everyone have a great day and keep on showing up. Support to my brother Ty. For sure we can smash that 40 light goal. Too strong of a family. Too strong of a family. Too strong. Take it easy, work. Thank you for being here as always, King. Enjoy the rest of your day, brother. I'm not going. I'm not going. Eli says I don't like it. Hey, I don't blame you, King. Here we go. We're starting to see it now, though. Starting to see a reaction here. Coming up into the EMA, this is really looking like a bear flag. $100 loss is nothing, Danny. You got a free attempt. Absolutely. Way to be, Saucy. NASDAQ's trying now. Trying to get above this EMA. Trying to auction to the upside after that insane selling volume. The biggest selling volume candle we saw all day out of every candle, honestly. Can't even see how much volume contracts that was just traded there. Which makes me think we're going to start auctioning somewhat to the other side. Especially because we didn't continue any lower. Let's be patient here, family. Lots of opportunities still. Market's only been open for 36 minutes. We can still find so many opportunities. Our job is just to be patient. True, Saucy, but I want to make the most of this account. Absolutely, Danny. So do I. So do we always. But also, those emotions are what make it a little bit harder for us. So I put a week worth of time in it. Absolutely. But that's what I'm saying. You can't think like that. I know it's really not easy to, but you got to separate from that piece. At the end of the day, you just got to execute good trades, take good opportunities, have a good risk management, be consistent, and the results will follow. You cannot marry the result. You got to follow the process. I know you know that, Queen. You're doing great. Nasdaq's trying here. Another push of the lows. Do we see a trend line here? Yes or no? Let's see if we can see anything here. Absolutely seeing something here. I still might try a 30s long, guys. If we sweep this low, I'm still going to try this. A little counter trend trade on my part if we can get a hold down towards these 30s. Good looks good at the moment. Gold looks good at the moment. All right. I bet you do. Let's go, Galaxy. Welcome in, King. Right now, I'm spotting something that we could be seeing on the NASDAQ, so I'm trying to be patient. Anything below the EMA is really tricky, obviously, because sellers have been so dominant. But if we start holding above here, I can imagine we get a nice little break and push. Here come the attempt. 530s fill could get interesting. Depending on how we close this candle and react. We're trying to get a little counter trend rotation possibly. Sweeping through a lot of liquidity already. Giant, biggest sell volume candle of the entire day. Price couldn't move lower. Starting to hold this trend line breakout. A retest towards these 530s price I would like for a long attempt. We might not get it now. That might have been the filled chance there. But yesterday we were still hoping that was the fill and still got a sweep of the lows. So we might still be early in the rotation. Let's be patient here. Five 547s are starting to be a big volume node. Nasdaq's really trying. It really is. One more sweep towards these 45s. I'm going to take an attempt at it, guys. One more sweep towards these lows, and I'm taking an attempt for a long rotation here. If we get it. If not, I'm going to be looking to short at the 620s, possibly. We'll see how we auction. We'll see what sets up. Right now, though, we're starting to break through this trend line. We had swept a lot of low liquidity. Have the biggest volume candle of the entire day that price couldn't push lower than, so... A couple things telling me that we could auction back up to the high side now. Again, this is counter trend though, so I'm not looking for a giant rotation. I imagine also that we're going to keep resisting and probably get another chance at the 42s or so for a fill opportunity. And that could sweep through the lows, so. Resistance back at the 580s right now. 592s. I'm putting a buy order at the 540s, family. We'll see what happens. My stops are going to be down around the 20s. I'm not going to put it in right away because it could just flash through. I want to see us get a fill and then maybe a sweep of the lows. Otherwise, this will just keep auctioning up to the high side and then we can look for a short continuation. But we'll see what happens here. Safest, if you guys want to be super safe. Well, there it is. There's the spike that I wanted to see. All right, taking my order off now. Where'd that just pull into the 630s? Damn, that was what I wanted to see for a short continuation. That means that we're looking for the VWAP then. I imagine this might give us an opportunity to hold into this range. Big spike into the 620s. I don't think that would be the only volume candle. Might give us a chance to get into VWAP at the 720 retest. We'll see what happens. Let's be patient here, guys. We're trying to push back inside of the bottom of the 15-minute range. Tons of opportunity. Here come the 630s, 640s. If this keeps closing through, I'm going to like our opportunity even more. Gorgeous continuation there. 680s could be a spot. We have our order where we have it. I'm going to be patient. I like the 698s here. I'm going to be patient with a 698 fill attempt for a short. Good morning, all. Welcome in, Sobs. Welcome in, as always, King. Love having you here. Sellers are swimming, bro. That pullback might be a good fill. I like that, Pat. I'm done for the day. Half past my 100K combine. Took long from the 540s. Let's go, Matrix. Crazy good long. Up 340 on my other funded. 100-point hit from the 550s. 3 more likes, guys. Please like up the stream. Let's go, Pat. Way to show love, King. 3 likes away from our goal, family. Let's see if we can get a fill at these 698s. The 7, it'll be a VWAP tap. We're going to take a little bit of drawdown, maybe the 709s, but we're going to see if this can hold for us. I might actually go 2 contracts on this as well. I wouldn't mind a double contract on this order, I don't think. I think I would like that. Risk a little bit of our profit today. I'm going to do it. 10 contracts at the 700s. Sell 10 limits. We're going 2 contracts, family. Looking for a nice hit here. Locked out, boys. Let's go, JP. Way to be, King. Can we get a nice fill up in these 700s? Want to see the NASDAQ find some support here. Ideally, we just auction straight up into it. Don't want to really resist this previous swing high here at these 680s. Want a nice little quick fill in our go here. %50 of the range, VWAP. Couple good confluences with also the volume, biggest volume node of the day. So lots of good confluences to take this 700 short. We'll see if it works. We'll see if it fills, family. Volume's looking decent now. 670s. We got to clear through this previous swing high. I imagine we'll come get a little tap and fill if it does. Get up there, Queen. Come give us a little fill. It'd be too nice. Come give us a little fill. It'd be too clean. Where'd that tap into? 690s. 692. Oh, I love it. I want to fill here, guys. Going 2 contracts. Gonna maybe take a little bit of drawdown on it. Stops will be like a 728s. Oh, come get me, NASDAQ. This feels familiar, guys. Who remembers this feeling? This feels like our other trade. Hello, Tarun. Welcome in, King. First time I think I've seen your name chatter. Welcome to the family. Up 1.26 on the longs. I'm done for the day. Let's go, Brom. Great trading, King. I just want to say when I request my first 5K payout, you guys will be a part of that journey. Thanks for the vibes, boys. Hey, congrats, JP. No worries, King. We're glad to be here for you. 21 EMA at the 87s. I'm an 18-year-old hustling graphic designer. If I make a 10x better thumbnail for your live streams, would you consider it? I'd definitely consider it, King. Send me it over. Send me it over. Seen this before. Let's go, Pat. We've seen this before. Ah, shit. Here we go again, family. This feels familiar. 700 short with VWAP. 50% of the range. Volume spike. Let's make this happen. This time we won't fade. This time we won't be fade. Looking for a VWAP short the 700s, family. We're going to ride this thing. We're going to ride this thing. Ideally, I wanted to get a quick volume spike. I don't really want to see this retest the EMA. I want this to just kind of be a quick and easy fill, obviously. Galaxy, no fading allowed. Not this time, King. Crazy news candle both ways. Yeah, wild news candle both ways. Looking for a big short here, family. I really like this setup. One of our A+ setups. Can it deliver all over again? Got to get a push into the VWAP. And then from there, maybe. Woo-wee. Woo-wee. Show me those sellers again once we get this fill. You know what I'm saying? Show me the sellers again once we get this fill with the VWAP. If it better not trick us. 30K trade setup. This is what it's looking like, Max. Or we take a loss. It's probability, guys. 30K trade. Let's see if it plays out. Don't force it if it doesn't happen. Exactly. If it doesn't happen, it doesn't happen. We could still get this to keep finding VWAP support and push up. Take a loss. Oh, bell. Or we get this to start pushing back towards the lows. And we'd have to target the 15-minute range, which would be a 617. It'd be almost a 100-point trade. I only have 2 contracts, so it won't be as big. It won't be a 30K trade, but we'll see. Let's see it, King. Let's see, JP. Got to make it happen. Where can I send the thumbnail? Send it over to my my Instagram, King. Same as my username here, Tyler Cam. You can send it there. I'll take a peek at it. Come on, Nazi. Come get us. Quick tap and go, Phil. I'm going to auction our price a little bit closer to VWAP just so we can try to get the actual hold there. I don't want to miss it, though, so I'd rather be on VWAP. I'm just going to go for 700 exactly. It's never going to feel like 700 exactly. 703, 702 could play, but hope this plays, King. Let's go, Brom. I do too, brother. Appreciate it. You looking short? Yes, sir, Saab. Looking for a short at the VWAP. 700 fill. 50% of the range. Biggest volume spike currently of the day. Sellers, I want to see them load back up and defend that price. Could get a pops fill here. Makes me want to be a little bit more, like, little tighter with my entry just because there is some range between us and VWAP. Come on. Come get us at the 704s. That's literally the same price, family, of our 30K trade. This is all day. This is repeating. This is the exact same setup, the same price. Everything is repeating right now. We'll see if we get to play out. Gold starting to play out smooth. Let's go, Galaxy. I hope you're taking advantage of that, King. Hope you're taking advantage of that. This feels really familiar, family. It truly, truly does. Which means we got to be patient. Because last time it took a long time for it to play out. So let's not marry it. Let's just see what happens. Come give us a fill with these 704s, Nazi. We know you want it. We want it. Let's be a part of it. I just woke up. Jet lag is real. Dave, I bet it is, King. Enjoy the Philippines. But hey, buddy, welcome in. The chart's moving. We're looking for a short at the VWAP right now. It's looking pretty spicy. Easy W. You got this. Let's go, Fuibo. I appreciate it, King. Way to show support. We'll see what happens, guys. We're coming into the EMA now, so. It really does just feel familiar. Same price and everything. There's 35 people watching, family. If you guys have not shown any love yet, I would appreciate. Smash that like button. We're trying to get over our 30 like goal. But you guys have been crushing that every single day. Here comes the EMA. Are we really going to turn to the 690s? Don't do that to us, Nazi. Don't do us like that. Come give us a fill with the VWAP. Come give us a fill with the VWAP. 30 likes, baby. We hit 30 likes. Let's go. You guys are an absolutely incredible community. Thank you so much for showing support every single day. It means the most, family. Now, you guys showed 30 likes. Does that mean that we're going to get our fill for a little 30 big old trade here? It's only 2 contracts, so it won't be 30K. It'll be 20K if we get this fill. So we'll see what happens. We'll see what happens. Not trying to force anything, but this is our A+ setup. 50% of the range, VWAP tap, volume spike, triple confluence. Can we get a fill at the 704s and take this thing down? That's what I want to see right now, family. Only 20K. You know, only a little paycheck. No fading allowed. Let's go, Galaxy. We hold this one. We don't get emotional. We've been here before. We've been here before. Let's get our fill and let this thing ride. No matter what happens. Come get us, NQ. Come get us. Make it easier than last time where you trickled around at our price for a year. Come get us and then just big blacks, no wicks, all the way to the sell side. That's what I want to see. Auctioning sideways at these 60s. I imagine we get a little volume spike into our fill price. This feels so familiar, guys. It's insane. If I had a little bit more drawdown, I'd go 3 contracts, but we're going to go 2. Missed so many moves driving this truck. Eli, that's tough, King. But hey, You're funding those accounts, baby. So think about how many moves you wouldn't have if you weren't driving that truck because you wouldn't be able to trade. So you're doing the thing, brother. Was it really same price too? That's crazy, LOL. 704.75, the exact same fill, Max. This is literally repeat. They're giving me a second chance. They said, hey, King, we saw what happened to you. We're sorry. Go ahead and see if you can manage your emotions better this time. This is how the charts play out, guys. History doesn't repeat itself, but it rhymes. It's very familiar. You'll never miss what's meant for you. Don't force anything. I love that, Pat. I would love it if we tap 720s, then reverse. 720s will be a little scary for me, Santiago. I'm not going to lie. I want to see a VWAP tap. Ideally, for our golden setup here, which is our A+, we respect the VWAP pretty quickly and pretty tough. Sellers should be defending here. But we'll see what happens. We'll see what happens, family. Anything could go. Again, probabilities means that this isn't going to fire 100% of the time. We could easily hit VWAP and just keep auctioning to the upside here, but I like it. I like it a lot. This is our A+, baby. Give it to us. Settings are different for VWAP. Yours is at 20. I don't think so, Queen. Mine's stuck here at the 700s. Let me look. VWAP, chart settings. Yeah, I just have the normal VWAP. 0 visible, default. I don't think so, Queen. Mine is at 720 as well. Y'all are making me panic a little bit. Why is it up at 720s? Mine is very clearly down here. Yeah, I mean, I'm just going to trust my chart, but mine's very clearly down at the 705s. We'll see what happens. W's, let's go. On Weeble, looking for a short? Yes, sir, Abby. We're looking for a short here at the VWAP. It's our A+ setup. 50% of the 15-minute range. VWAP tap. Biggest volume node of the day here at the 698s. So, it's looking great, but we got to just get a fill now. Looking for a 20K trade here if we do fire back towards the 15-minute bottom. Is VWAP different on the 5-minute? I don't think so. Maybe. Let's take a peek. It's a little bit higher. On the 5-minute, it's a little bit higher, like 710. But for the most part, our setup here, I'm going to zoom out now. Yeah, I mean, that's VWAP. I'm going to trust my chart, but it's interesting that they're different. I had the CE VWAP on Tradeify. Maybe that's why. Shouldn't be different. No, it shouldn't be different, Queen. We'll see what happens. 704 short, family. This is the exact same setup. Everything is the exact same as the 30K trade that I missed previously because I sold my emotions. I got nervous. So this time, if it gives us the same setup, I'm going to let it play out. We'll see what happens. A+. Again, probability means that it's not going to hit every single time, but probability also means that it's looking pretty good. So we'll see what happens, family. I want a quick volume spike into our fill. Just a quick little volume spike. You can see we're starting to go sideways. Price is starting to struggle a little bit here. Come give us a VWAP tap. Don't get weak here, sellers. I want to see the buyers try to push back up there one time. Give us a VWAP fill for the continuation to the sell side. Yo, there's 42 people watching, family. Thank you so much for being a part of this community. If you haven't yet, show some love. Join up, subscribe, hit the like button. No fading allowed. Galaxy knows, King. We can't get scared today. Not today. Same setup. They're even giving us the exact same price. It's insane. It's biblical almost. Can we get a fill this time? Last time it was a struggle. If you guys remember watching how much we battled for a fill, it was a long wait. And then if we did get it, we just got to be patient. Separate from our emotions. I want to see the EMA hold here and then just get a volume spike to the upside and get us a fill at the VWAP and then continuation to the sell side and then boom, bang, boom, and bam. Come on, hold this EMA and come get us. I like the wicks down at this level. I'm not going to be shook out by you, NASDAQ. Not again, Queen. I've seen this before. We've seen this all before, family. Literally so familiar. So why be afraid? Like, I'm almost so confident in our A+, I'd be willing to take 3 contracts with it. Try to triple down, but, you know, we still got to battle back, try to save these accounts. So I'm going to go 2. We'll see it. We'll see what happens. Hold this EMA, NASDAQ. Come give us a volume fill. Just want to see a quick volume spike. It's making us be patient, no doubt about it. No doubt about it, family. Triple confluence, though. VWAP familiar, 50% of our 15-minute range. That 700 price is the biggest volume traded price of the day. That's the third confluence. Overall, we love it. Now we just got to be patient because this is it, just auctioning, setting up good chart patterns. I have faith. That's all it is. Otherwise, we keep selling through here, and then we just got to look for something else. But this is a little bull flag. A little bull flag to come give us a fill into the VWAP. It may or may not happen. If it keeps breaking down, we might not get a fill. Yeah, exactly, Pat. That's what I'm saying. If we keep breaking through here, we're not going to get a chance, but that's okay. I wanted that to be a quick fill up in these 794s. How close that was is painful. Sorry for bothering, but after the stream, if you get some time, can you accept my message request? I'll take a peek at it for sure, man. I'll take a peek at it for sure, bro. Volume picking up at these 650s. Selling down, back down into the low of the 15-minute range. There's the 15-minute bottom at the 620s. This is where the sellers were really dominant before, so let's be patient here. VWAP is now curling through our price, unfortunately, meaning that VWAP may not be firing. Means that I'm going to adjust our order a little bit down into the 698s. Adjusting slightly into the 698s. We just topped into the bottom of the 15-minute range again, so not ideal. That's the move we wanted to be a part of. You feel me? I'm up 261 on the day. Meeting my parents in 30 minutes. Going to end the day on a good note. See you all tomorrow and catch some good trades, y'all. Let's go, Danny. I'm proud of you, Queen. Way to lock in a winning day. Way to not have to marry, you know, looking for the giant moves. Proud of you. Really good trading. Enjoy the time with your family, Queen. We'll see you tomorrow. Well, NASDAQ just teased our fill up there at the 794s. We wanted the 700s. Would have been a beautiful rotation. Now we got to be patient. Find another opportunity. Coming into the lows here. Let's get this trend line drawn up. This might be something the NASDAQ's trying to respect. Might be something the NASDAQ's trying to respect. Or we just keep cutting through here and get lower. Feels like we're going to go see lows. Man, I cannot get over how close of a fill that was for us, family. That is tough to watch, you know what I'm saying? Oh, baby, that was our A+. Come give us a fill at the normal prices. Why would you turn at 692? 693, what is that? Cutting below the 15-minute range. It's tricky. It's tricky. I feel like we're still going to get one more sweep up towards the VWAP. That's how I feel. Let's genuinely, actually, family, while this is playing out, let's go take a peek at the day that we almost had that 30K trade and just use it as experience. It wasn't this day. This was the day. Look how similar it was. Came down, pushed through the lows, came back up into the VWAP, actually got our VWAP fill this time, same price and everything, and then price started selling back down in towards these lows, found another push back up to the VWAP. So maybe we could wait for this patient and then until price finally comes and delivers all the way through. But right now it's just selling more than it has been. So here come the lows. Wow, it's just moving. It's just moving, family. Holy cow. You can't make it up. You cannot make it up. This might be the spot where we get an aggressive bounce. Makes me think that the next safest order would be somewhere in around these like 680s. Something like that. If we do get a pullback into these 620 to the top of this trend line and the bottom of the 15-minute range, I will take an attempt at this as well, though. depending on how we get there. Wild price action. You guys see how similar that was to that day that I just showed you guys? Holy cow, huh? Which makes me think we got to just be patient for our actual fill that we want to get. I would try a contract here at the 20s if we get a chance, guys. Even though the 20s aren't even as much liquidity anymore as they were. Still decent. The 630s would be better. Here comes the trend line. Here comes the trend line retest at the bottom of the 15-minute range as well. Tricky. Stuck below this EMA at the moment. Struggling. Price is struggling. They tried to tap into the bottom of the 15-minute range there. I wanted an actual touch of the 15-minute bottom, which would be this trend line of the 621s. I'm going to put an order in at the 621s. See if we can get this to hold for us. Obviously, we got to get a spike through this EMA now, and the bottom of the 15-minute range is what I want to see supported from the sellers here. Can we get a chance? Ideally, we got our ideal fill up top. Never got it. That's fine. Can't remember if you're a combines or XFAs, brother. W. Danny. You talking to me, Sauce? We're in the XFAs, brother. These are funded. Funded accounts. We were in a drawdown period. We almost busted, but we're getting close to break even again, so. Battled back, you know what I mean? We battled back, battled hard. Feels like we're going to take out these lows and not give us a chance at these 720s. I want to see one more test of this trend line. You got to take your setups, family. You can't FOMO in. Man, I'm sad about that fill right there. That would have been a beautiful trade. We'd have been up 100 points in 2 contracts. Yes, sir. Good stuff. Get that Hawaii payout, my boy. I'm trying, brother. Got 550 off that dump. Let's go, Chai. Proud of you, King. Way to get in. I was really trying to get in up to VWAP. We never got a VWAP tap, so that was painful. We have our order sitting up there in case we do get a chance, but for the most part, I want to see this be our rotation. If we get a little 621 fill, we could see some rotation. Price is struggling down here at these lows. Want a little volume spike up to the bottom of the 15-minute range. One more attempt at it. Pretty nice bear flag setting up. Means that we probably won't get above the EMA here. And if we do, it kind of gets scary, actually. But I want to see us below this trend line. That's what I really would like to see defended. Come get us, Nazi. Stop being weird today. Selling gets heavy through here. We get crazy. This might be the last chance. Might be a last chance of our attempt to get a fill. Leaving our order to the 621s. Can we get a nice fill at the bottom of the 15-minute range? I want to see it, Nazi. Come get us. Got to get through this EMA for a little push. Rejection at this EMA is no bueno. If this does start to hold, though, we could get a rotation back in towards the price that I really want to get, is these 676s. Makes me think that the next best fill for this would really be 31. Come on, Nazi. Do the thing, Queen. Play out. Push up to the bottom of this trend line. Gonna have one contract there for some support for the rotation. Ideally, we could get another push back up into these 676s. They never got a VWAP tap, so. Stuck below the CMA, though. Very blatantly stuck below the CMA. Depending on how this candle closes, we might try to just do it. Get up through there, Nazi. Nice little hold. This is how I wanted price to react that first time we were in this. Here we go. Come get us. Come get us, Nazi. She's slowing up right now, family. Volume's getting a little stale, but seller's still clearly winning. All we got to do is be patient and find good fills. 630, the reason I like it is it's a big volume node here. 617 is now bigger just because we just auctioned it a couple more times, but if we break back below this EMA, this is probably going to find some sell side. Kind of like it's trying to do now after another 617 tap. Price action sucks. I know, dude. Why would this not go fill VWAP? Like, truly, genuinely, why would that just not go get a VWAP fill there? Come on, Nazi. Nazaruni. The way this is shaping up makes me think that these 30s fill is also going to be a little bit out of the picture. Maybe 640. 650 even could be a hold. I'm going to try 650 out with this contract now. Feels like that's more realistic at this point. And then if we do get a 650 hold, we'll see. Next week, I'm not driving, so hopefully better trades. Let's go. I believe in it. Next week, we're going to get a good opportunity, Eli. That was a 621 fill there. I want to see price keep trying towards this trend line. Keep trying up towards this trend line. Creating a really nice bear flag here on the bottom side of it. I love it. 640s is actually cleaner than the 650s at this point. Oh my God, do not reject back in this trend line. Let's go, get up there. Just like at the VWAP. Why would you not go get the VWAP, you know what I mean? Come on, come get us. Come get us at this trend line. I want to see a little trend line bottom touch here. And if it starts to hold, we're going to be looking for the next rotation. Come get us, Nazi. Nice. Nice little volume there in the 30s. Carry through to the 40s now. Touch into our price at the bottom of that trend line perfectly now. Get up through there. You owe us a good fill here now. This is shaping up to look more like the 50s. Each candle up just a little bit. Each candle adjusts slightly. If you guys are seeing why I'm doing that. Maybe a little lower at 45s. And a big rejection. Oy. Oi, oi, oi. Patience, family. This is trading. We got to be patient. For the real continuation of these shorts. We got to get a good fill up higher. Otherwise, we're going to be in the chop zone. Below the EMA is pretty ugly here, though. Not going to lie. Below the EMA is pretty ugly here, though. I'm not going to lie to you. If you can't find the opportunity, we come back tomorrow stronger and no fading. Let's go, Galaxy. We're looking. We're looking. But you might be right, King. There might be the... It's hard. I mean, I was looking for... It is tricky right now, the way that we're auctioning. Sellers are just clearly stronger. I keep wanting to get our better fills for the long term, but... Like, look at this trend that we had supported here. That would have been a beautiful tap to the top of it. Still could. That's the thing. We still could easily get a volume spike to back to the high side, but right now the sellers are just dominant. Easy. It's easy for the sellers right now. May just be in this range for the rest of the day, family. It's not looking like we're getting a ton of clean moves after this nice price. I mean, if we had a VWAP fill there, everything would be different right now. Never got it. So now we just got to do our best, but I don't know. Now we got to just do our best. Personally, you should talk about your day today. That will sound interesting. We will still here to support you. You shouldn't trade this trend. You should talk about your day today. That will sound interesting. Strong on short there. The 4-hour candle that hasn't been touched yet, but it valued it, slowed. Right now, price is key. Right now, patience is key. Absolutely, Christian. Strong on the short there, 4-hour candle, but patience is key for sure. Galaxy, yeah, the rest of my day, bro. So I'm going to go ahead and get out of here, go to work. I'm going to go work for a couple hours, come back up, try to edit a video to post, get a couple more posts on probably across socials. And then I have pool. I have a pool night tonight with my family. It's a pool league. We shoot billiards. So I'll go ahead and hit that up later. Big sell volume candle officially breaking through there. It's hard to assume that we're just going to keep breaking the lows, but at the end of the day, that's what we're getting. This trend now is officially invalidated. Cannot believe we didn't get a VWAP fill there, guys. That is painful. I'm taking off all of our orders. We're going to look for something nice. That sounds like a lovely day. Keeping the body moving always. Always, King. I've done like 900 pull-ups and squats and push-ups in the last 4 or 5 days. How many have I done? 2, 3, 4, 5, 750. I've done 750 pull-ups, push-ups, and squats in the last 5 days, so... Today's going to be my rest day. 550 tap. Sellers just feel like they're stronger here. Feels like we're going to get some selling momentum. I cannot believe we never got a VWAP fill up there. So painful. Hunting the lows. There's really not a lot to trade, guys. I'm like itching for it. I want to find a spot to get involved, but we got to be disciplined. There come the lows right there. Swept through the bottom. Let's see what happens now. Could try to buy this bottom possibly, but sellers are just so strong. It'd be weird. Shorted 98 to 74 and passed the second lucid. Dave, let's go, King. Way to show up. Way to show up to the party a little behind and make it happen. Proud of you, brother. Go to work. Now enjoy that Thailand life again, huh? Sweeping below the bottom of the lower day here. What do we see? What do we see? What do we get? Huge volume spike. Huge volume spike and price isn't really continuing much through it. Not the most though, so not necessarily a reversal pattern. Need 350 to pass my 50K. Let's go, Chai. You got this, King. Lots of opportunity today. Don't rush it, but you can make it happen. Get over that finish line. Buyers are trying. What's one trade you still think about that taught you the biggest lesson? Right now, it's that 30K trade, Galaxy. That 30K trade where I had a break even on. It never came to my break even and delivered back to that 30K profit, but I got out because I got scared and took out at like 7K. So I still think about that, but it's a great lesson that provided me a lot of insight. If you have a system and you have a rule set, and I had a break even on, price supported me at VWAP. There was no reason to get out of that position other than fear, and fear made me close out. So I sit with that when I remember just thinking about how the fact that, you know, this is a game, and even after a couple years of experience, you can still lose to our bad thoughts. Trading is 90% psychological. So the small moments like that is what actually make a difference in your profitability. Good patience, King. I appreciate you, bro. We're trying. I mean, it's tough, man. This feeling FOMO, I'm not going to lie to you guys. This thing is moving a lot, and I'm trying to get involved, but nothing's really being clean. So we have to do our best to just be patient. It feels awful, but sellers are just reaching this thing lower right now. Got my goop on a gold long, plus 400 on the day. Come on, Sobs. Let's go, baby. Goop, 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 goop. Gold all day. You know, some Galaxies told us gold was moving nice right now. Excuse me. Interesting little price action here on gold. NASDAQ 480s now. Just off a cliff. Unbelievable. Why would we not touch VWAP after being so close to it? Oh, that's hurtful. They heard me. They knew what I was looking for. You know what I mean? They were like fully aware of what I was looking for there. 450s is where I see this thing trying to sweep to. I see us trying to get to the 450s. I don't even know if I don't know. Gold is just so nice to me lately. Haven't touched NQ much. Hey, that's what happens, brother. I'm glad you found something you like. Hopefully it keeps being like that. I have a line at the 433 from months ago. 433, I like that sauce. Right around that area. 450, 433, I like that. Doubt, worry, and anxiety are all fear-based logics. They exist only in your mind and inherently are not real, and you can't hurt you. They are all just an illusion. My man Pat, dropping straight value, guys. Absolutely. Everything just exists in our minds. Trading is all psychological. Our brain playing tricks on us. We got to do our best to separate. That's how you find real success. Gold moves nice around these times. I like it. It was looking pretty clean. Pat's first Texan, Saucy. You think Pat's got it? I hope so, Pat Sauce. I want to see it. What a daily range. What a sell-off. And it just looks like there's no relief bounce. Every push is getting crushed by the buyers or sellers. Just no relief. Do you actually sleep during drawdown or just stare at the chart? Do you actually when I'm in drawdown, like on a long-term drawdown for accounts? Yeah, man, I sleep good. I sleep good knowing that the system works. Overall, consistency is what's going to get you to get paid. So you can't really marry the result as much. You got to marry the process. Just keep showing up every day, clear mind, follow your system, and that's really how you find success in this game. So when I'm in a drawdown and I'm losing heavy. Wow, let's take a look at our daily chart real quick, guys, because this is going to give us some information here. We're down 1.66% on the day. Rejected these 26,000s. I could honestly see us coming to get these 260s, honestly. This wick feels like this is where we're heading next. Like, there's nothing in these prices that tell me we're going to bounce until now those 260s or so. For the next couple price actions, especially on this daily candle closure. The hourly chart, really similar. I mean, look at this thing. Feels like we're hunting this liquidity down here. 280s possibly. Crazy price action. A missed trade costs nothing but another day to trade. I see a lot of green on the screen, Ty. Big trade this AM. Sabi, look at this, bro. Tiny little move. I got on the end into VWAP. Literally the high of day. I shorted the high of day, King. And I didn't know that we were going to go down to see the 470s. So I got out early. Took $1,200 trying to secure some more profit so we could lock in some bigger leverage. We're like $1,500 away from break even on these accounts. And yeah, tough to see this just one-sided. Obviously, you never know. You never know until you don't know. But yeah, we took a little trade there. Shorts move against you because they know you're watching. They tripping. They did. They knew I was watching that VWAP price. They knew I was getting excited. They knew we were building up hype around it. And they're like, yeah, we're going to actually just front run it and then move. Beautiful trade. You got your piece. Nothing wrong. Nothing wrong, Sab. Love your mindset, King. Never upset about a nice little piece that we grabbed. But yeah, it does feel painful now. Obviously, hindsight's a bitch sometimes. But we're happy. We did well. We got some liquidity back. We're not out of the woods yet. We're still $1,450 shy from break even. And then once we get back to break even, we're back to the chance for a payout. So got to see what we can do. Here's an EMA touch. I don't know if we're going to hold this EMA touch. Feels like we won't. Feels like we won't, especially not rounding out like this. I imagine we'll get a little bit of a fill. Kind of want to take another attempt at it, but kind of might just be done for the day. Probably safest to just step aside, lock in our $1,200, or what is it, 12 times 5, $6,000 day. Might just lock in a 6K day, walk away. EMA here feels like we're going to find some support and push up, even though this big sell side I still think is targeting these 430s. Piece of the pie. Speaking of, I got a fresh batch of dough at work tonight. Oh my, yo, send me some pics of the pies you crushed, Ting. I have not dabbled in any more yet lately. Just been busy, bro. I've honestly been super busy. Like, I've been trying to pump out content. I have an editor, so him and I have just been back and forth. I've been consistently getting him, supplying him videos and notes and getting workout, and then I also work and work out. So just been busy, but I'm going to start, chasing the fun things, the passions, and making pizza pies one of them, bro. So show me your process. Show me you making your dough, like your actual ring too. Do you trust your bias more before or after coffee? It's hilarious, dude, Galaxy. I actually don't drink coffee, King. I'm not a caffeine consumer. Personally. NASDAQ feels like we're going to carry through here. Feels like we're going to carry through here. We're right at the end of our stream, family. As much as I want to participate in this and find some rotations, I still think we're going to be potentially targeting like lower today. Into like the 200s maybe, but you think it might come up for the trend line touch, then dip the rest of the day? Trend line touch would be interesting. It'd be around these 600 price, maybe a little lower, probably like these 580s. 580s. Yeah, I mean, it's tricky, TLR. I think we're definitely targeting a lower side today. I just don't know where our pivot points are. I wanted it to be VWAP. I wanted it to be the back of the trend line, but we keep avoiding things a little bit early. So yeah, it might be like these 550s or so, 580s before we get another rotation to the sell side. Although that's a pretty decent little rejection there at the EMA. So I would take for a short, maybe around these 530s. Probably for me, I'd be like a 540, 550 short. I'd sell an order there. Do you trust your bias more? You think it might come up? Feeling like it's going to go lower. I do too, Eli. I don't know if it's going to be off this EMA, but I definitely am targeting lower today. I think we might push this EMA a little bit. Give us like a 530, 540 fill. But again, all the other fills, excuse me, all the other fills are getting front ran, so. You journal your trades or just repress the trauma? I spend a lot of time like actually watching back the stream in terms of like I'll watch like when I'm editing videos and I'll watch myself take moments and then it's nice because I know where price goes after the fact, obviously. So I get to see myself in real time, processing emotions, reading price, seeing what my brain is thinking in the moment. And then with hindsight, I know where price goes. So I get to see how that counteracts. That to me is my journaling, but I don't actually sit and journal anything out. But definitely sit with the emotions, King. Sit with your process. Decide like what it is. Like again, when I'm watching the chart or watching the stream back, I'm like, wow, what made me get out there? Most of the time it's fear. Most of the time it's just improper decision making. But it's super valid to spend time with your trades that you just took. Wow, we are really just struggling down here at the lows. I'm expecting like a volume spike pump, but we're not getting it. Sellers are just strong. I definitely do the not journal. I honestly don't know how I should be doing it. Great, thank you for that info. Of course, Galaxy. Definitely spend some time with your trades, Chai. It helps you you will get better just seeing in real time what you took, why you took it, how you reacted in the trade, what made you get out. And then that information is what allows you to find consistency. Struggling at this EMA is interesting here, guys. We might just keep going lower. Painfully, without us. 545s would have been a beautiful spot to get involved. But I think we're going to lock it up there, family. Yeah, I think I might leave an order into 45s and just let it play out. Yeah, the 45s, I don't mind that at all. We might never get there again, depending on how we auction, but we'll see what happens. We're going to have to lock in our day, though. 6K on the day. 1,200 across the 5 accounts. Not bad. Obviously, hindsight, you know, we took a fucking high of days short. All we had to do was be patient, but you never know what you don't know. And, man, today really offered some opportunities. So we're excited. We got some liquidity back. We're 2,000 now from busting these accounts. So that's pretty nice. 1,500 away from being break even. And then maybe we can just keep clawing back, getting these accounts back to safety, and then getting a payout out of them. So that's going to be ideal. Man, I ain't saying my trades are bad, but my stop loss just filled for a restraining order. Filed for a restraining order. Galaxy, that's fucking hilarious, King. Actually hilarious, brother. I appreciate every single one of y'all, family, for being here, being part of our community, showing love, supporting each other. We're getting better at this as a group. Trading is a hard game. Doing it alone is not easy. Doing it with a community is clearly helping us all. So thank you for being a part of it. Thank you for showing love, supporting every day. I hope you guys took advantage of this selling. This is a pretty nice price action. I obviously, you know, we were looking for that 700 short at the VWAP. Would have been ideal. Didn't get it, but it is what it is. Have a great day, everyone. Love you guys and grateful for you all. Hit the weights and meditate. Let's go, Pat. Absolutely. 1% better each day, Mad Max. Let's go. W's. I love you guys. Drink some sun. Get some water. Hug somebody you love. And hopefully the markets are providing some nice range tomorrow. We'll take advantage of it, and we'll see what we can do. I appreciate you guys. Take it easy. Peace.